Good morning, friends. I hope everyone is doing well. I request everyone to watch my videos in a sequence for better understanding. If you really like my teaching, please press the like button, share the videos with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for regular updates. In the last few videos, we have discussed how to construct a Turing machine for performing addition, subtraction, multiplication. In this video, I want to discuss how to construct a Turing machine for performing division operation. Let's see how it will done. So what is meant by division? If I divide 6 by 2, I should get the output as 3. So I will represent the 6 in the unary form and I will represent the 2 in the unary form and I should get the output as 3 ones. So the number of ones in the output will say what is the number you got it. Okay, so this is what I want to perform. So how I will store it in the tape is that because I want to perform 6 division by 2, okay, it should be 3. So this is what I want to do. So first I will take this 2 and I will represent in the tape, or I will store it in the tape, and I will have a 0 to separate it, and I will keep the 6 ones here. So 2 I am storing here, 6 I am storing. Still I am dividing the 6 by 2. So meaning is that if I am performing m division n, first here represent n, then keep a separator, then represent the m here. Just for simplicity, to make the algorithm simple, I am doing it. Okay. Then you will have a zeros and certain number of blanks are there. Okay, in front also you will have a blanks, left hand side. Here also you will have a blank. So input separated with a blank, and again another input separated with a blank, input 0 separator, and then input 0 and then blanks. Then you can ask me, sir, input separated with some 0 and again another input. It is okay, but why you are keeping again 0 here and blanks? My objective is that at last I want to store the output here. Is it clear? So that's why input 1 separated with 0, input 2 separated with 0, and certain number of blanks are there. Okay, so finally I want to store the output here. So how I will do the procedure? First let me discuss the procedure. These 2 ones are there, am I right? These 2 ones I will match with the 2 ones. Okay, whenever I match, I will make this as a 1. Okay, again I will go to the left. Again for these 2 ones, again I will match any 2 ones are there or not. If I get a 2 ones here, again I will make it as 1. Then I will go on left. Again these 2 ones, I will check whether I have any 2 ones are there or not. Okay, if it is there, I will make it as 1. So if you see that I got the output as 3 ones. It is very simple. Here how many number of ones are there? Those number of ones you should get in the input too. If you get it, make it as a 1 here. Okay, then again go back. For this input, match any number of inputs or any number of ones are there here. If it is there, make it as a 1. So this is very simple process, but I request you to please watch the video with more interest so that you will understand the concept very easily, because this is little bit tricky one. So how I will do is that this first one I will make it as a blank. Okay, the input, the point means the tape head is pointing to the starting one of the input. So I will make this one as a blank and I will move to the right. Any number of ones I will make it as ones. If I get a 0, I will make it as a 0. First one, because I need to match first, because these ones I should match whether it is there here or not. I will make it as x. Okay, 1 I have modified it as x, move to the left. If I get a 0, I will make it as 0, move to the left. If I get a 1, I will make it as a 1, I will move it. If I get a blank, okay, if I get a blank, I will modify it as a 1, move to the right. Okay, while moving left. If I get a 1 blank, I will make it as 1, move to the right. If I get a 1 here, okay, if I get a 1 here, again I will modify it as a blank. Okay, if I get a 0, I will keep it as 0, keep on moving to the left. If I get a x, make it as x, keep on moving to the right. If you get a 1, again you modify it as x. Okay, 1 you got, modify it as x, move to the left direction. Are you able to understand? So if you get again any x's, you will make it as x, 0 you will leave it as 0. Now if you get a blank, again modify it as 1. Okay, modify it as 1, you will get a 0 here. Then what is the meaning? If you get a 0, then the number of ones in the input is finished, means input 1 is finished. Then this matching whatever it is there, you have to keep a 1 here. So what you will do, if you get a 0, you will keep it as a 0, keep on moving to the right. Okay, and if you get a x, you make it as x, keep on moving to the right, all the ones, zeros, everything, whatever it is looking, you make it is same as it is and keep on moving to the right. If you get a blank, that blank you make it as 1. So for these two ones, you made it as matching and then corresponding 1 you have done. So this process you will keep on repeating. Okay, again 1 blank, you made it, modified it as a 1, move to the left, keep on going. Again you will get at last there is a blank will be there. Okay, because I need to search where is the first one is there. So how I'll search? If I get a blank, I will make it as a blank, move to the right. So I am here. So again same process I will repeat. Are you able to understand? Again these two ones I will make it as a blanks, matching it, because see finally I got again this one. This entire process I will repeat it. Again these two ones I will match with this two ones and I will make 1 here. So I hope you have understood the procedure. The procedure is very simple. You have two ones, match the two ones here. If you could able to match, then keep a 1 here. Then again go here. Again you have two ones, match with the two ones here. Make it as a 1 blank as a 1. Is it clear? So finally you will have two ones here, 6 ones are there. So output you will get a 3 ones. So 3 blanks you have to successfully modify it as a ones. If you can do it, you will get the output. So I hope you have understood what is the procedure you need to do recursively. Okay, so with this procedure we will start converting it or start constructing the Turing machine. Okay, I am in the state Q0, my initial state is Q0. If I see a 1, what should I do? If I see a 1, I have to make it as a blank, move to the right. So this one I modified it as a blank and keep on moving to the right. And I will go to a state called Q1. If any number of ones are coming, okay, I will make it as 1, keep on moving to the right. If I get a 0, okay, this 0, I will make it as 0, move to the right. Okay, if I get a, so finally I am here and I am in the state called Q2. Okay, 0, I made it as 0 and move to the right. The tape header is pointing to the first one here and I am in the state called Q2. If I get a 1, what should I do? I have to make it as x, move to the left. If I get a 1, I have to make it as x, move to the left and I am in the state Q3. So this one I made it as x. Okay. If you get a 0, make it as 0, move to the left. If you get a 1, make it as 1, move to the left. Okay. So all the ones, you will get a blank here. Okay. If you get a blank, what you should do? You have to make it as 1, move to the right. So this blank, again I am making it as a 1 and start moving to the right. Done. Again this one, I will make it as a blank, move to the right. 0 is there, keep it as 0, move to the right. If you get a, see, after 0, if you get a 0, you are moving to the right. After that you can see a x, any number of x's you will see. So if it is x, okay, make it as x, move to the right. Are you able to understand? If it is a x, make it as x, move to the right, any number of x's. If you see a 1, okay, if you see a 1, make it as x, move to the left. Okay, and you are in the state Q3. If you see x here, again make it as x, move to the left, because you are modified 1 as x and move to the left. So you are here and you reach to the state called Q3 in the Turing machine. So if you get a x, make it as x and move to the left. If you get a 1, make it as 1 and move to the left. If you get a 0, make it as 0, move to the left. Okay. If you get a blank, then make it as a blank, make it as a 1, move to the right. You are here. Okay. If you get a blank, make it as 1, move to the right. It is okay. Now, if you get a 0, if you move to the right, you will get here. The tape head is pointing to this one. If you get a tape head pointing to this one, what is the meaning? All the inputs means you have matched all these ones with these x's. Now, you should go and modify this blank to 1. So, if you get a 0 here, make it as 0, move to the right. Are you able to understand? Okay. If you get a 0, make it as 0, move to the right. When you are going, you reach to the state called Q4. Let's take that. While going, you can find any number of x's. Keep it as x, move to the right. All the x's you have transferred. Any number of 1s, make it as 1, still move to the right. All the 1s you are finished. Okay. Then any number of zeros or a single 0, you make it as, okay, even single 0, you make it as 0, still move to the right. Till what? Till you get a blank symbol. Okay. If you get a blank symbol, then make it as 1, move to the left. So, I got a 0, I made it as a 0 and move to the right. All the x's I will make it as x, move to the right. 1s I will make it as 1s and move to the right. 0 I will make it as a 0, move to the right. See this 0, let me write here otherwise. This 0 on 0, move to the right. Okay, is it visible? So this blank I have made it as a 1, move to the left. And I reach to the state called Q5. Let me write it here. I am reaching a state called Q5. Okay. From Q5, if I get a 0, I will make it as 0, move to the left. If I get a 1, I will make it as 1, move to the left. Zeros, I will make it as 1s, move to the left. 0, I will make it as 0, move to the left. Because previously this blank is there. Are you able to understand? This blank is there. I made it as a 1, move to the left. I am here. And I reached it through the state called Q5 in the Turing machine. If I get a 0, make it as 0, move to the left. If I get a 1, make it as a 1, move to the left. Are you able to understand? So all the 1s are finished. If you get a x, still make it as x, move to the left. If you get a 0, make it as 0, move to the left. If you get a 1, make it as 1, move to the left. Till what? Okay. Till you get a blank. Let me write here. Till what? Till you will get, see, zeros you are making it as zeros moving. Ones you are making, x's also you are moving. So, if you get a 0 or 1 or x, make it as same thing and keep on moving to the left. So, finally you will reach here. Am I right? If you reach a blank, okay, make it as a blank and move to the right. Move to the right. So, what you will do is that if you reach a blank, if you see a blank, okay, if you see a blank, I hope it is visible for you. Let me write it like it. From Q5, I am going to Q0. If I get a blank, I am making it as a blank, moving to the right side. Are you able to understand? I am making it as a blank, moving to the right side. Because again, this process should be repeated. So that's why instead of going to a new state, I am going back to Q0 itself. Are you able to understand? So again I came back here. These ones, if you see this one, I made it as a blank. Move it to the right. Any number of ones, zeros, I will go to the right. Even if I get a x, I will make it as x, move to the right. Till I will get a 1. If I get it, I will make it as x, move to the left. Okay. X's I will move to the left. Ones I will move to the left. 0 also I will move to the left. Till what? Till I get a blank here. 1, I made it as a blank and moved. If I get a blank, I will make it as a 1, move to the right. Okay, I am here. See, this is little bit confusing, so that's why I am taking with a small example and explaining you. So this blank, I made it as a 1, move to the right. Again this one, I will make it as a blank, move to the right. Whenever I get a x here, okay, I will make it as x and move. And now if I get a 1, I will make it as x and move to the left. If I get a 0, I am not getting it 0, no problem. Okay, first I am getting x. Make it as x, move to the left. Okay, all the x's are finished. If you get a 0, make it as 0, move to the left. Okay, if you get a blank, make it as 1, move to the right. If you get a blank, you make it as 1, move to the right, and you are in the state Q0. In Q0, again if you get a 0, okay, again if you get a 0, make it as 0, move to the right. Any number of x's, you make it as x, move to the right. Any number of ones, make it as 1, move to the right. Okay, if you get a 0, make it as 0, move to the right. And still you are getting a 1, make it as 1, move to the right. Okay, now you got a blank. Are you able to understand? The blank, you have to modify it as a 1, move to the left. Okay, so again for the second iteration, we have taken one blank and modified it as a 1, moving to the left. While moving to the left, if you get a 1, make it as 1, move to the left. If you get a 0, make it as 0, move to the left. If you get a x, make it as x, move to the left. Again you will get a 0, make it as 0, move to the left. Again you will get a 1, make it as 1, move to the left. Finally you will reach to the blank. If I get a blank, make it as a blank, move to the right. Okay, are you able to understand? Now if you see that, again I got the here. So Q1 on 1, I will make it as a blank. See why I am discussing, you can ask me, sir, here itself is stop. Now the construction is not completed. So to make you understand the complete construction, I am just repeating again this one. So if you get a 1, make it as a blank, move to the right. Okay. Then this one you will make it as x, and this blank you will make it as 1. Am I right or wrong? You can go ahead. Now again this one you will make it as a blank. This one you will make it as x. Am I right or wrong? Okay, where you are going? This blank you are modifying and moving. This blank you will make it as 1, move to the right. Now you are in the state Q0. Okay, and you are seeing a 0. If it is 0, you make it as R, move to the right. Okay, if you get any number of x's, make it as x, still move to the right. If you get a 0, make it as 0, move to the right. If you get a 1, make it as 1, move to the right. Okay, are you able to understand it or not? If you get a blank, finally from Q4, if you get a blank, you make it as 1, move to the left. Move to the left means you are here. If you see a 1, make it as 1, move to the left. If you see a 0, make it as 0, move to the left. Okay, are you able to understand? And if you see a x, make it as x, move to the left. Till what? If you get a blank, make it as blank, move to the right. Okay, you are here finally. Now if you see that all the inputs here is finished, how you will understand? Now again 1, I will make it as blank and I will move to the right. blank, I modified it as a 1, I have modified it as a blank, move to the right, I am here. Now any number of ones, I will make it as 1, move to the right. If I get a 0, I will keep it as 0, move to the right. All the x's, make it as x, move to the right. It's good, all the x's are done. Now if you see that at Q2, you are in Q2 and you are reached to the input pointer head is pointing to the 0. But what it is saying, Q2 on 1 it is saying. But if your meaning is that if your 0 is there, then this all ones are finished here. Am I right or wrong? All the ones are finished. So now whatever it is getting, you should get the output here. So this all the ones is here, the 6 ones, you made it as x and finally you got the output. So how you will represent that one is, let me take this one. So Q2, if you get a, oh, sorry. Sorry for it. So if you get a 0, now you will make it as 0. If you get a 0, make it as blank, better. If you get a 0, make it as blank, move to the left and reach to a state called Q6. Okay. You are in the 0 you modified it as a blank, move to the left. While moving, you will get any number of x's. You will make it as blank and move to the left. All the x's you will again modify it as blanks. 6 x's are there. How many are there? Yeah, 6 x's. You will make it as blanks and move to the left. If you get a 0 also here, you will make it as blank, move to the left. If you get a 1 also, make it as blank, move to the left. See, this is a little bit confusing because this will be very big one, so that's why I'm still trying to do it. So this 0 on blank, you are making it as left and going here. Are you able to understand? Q6, if you get a x, make it as blank, move to the left. 0, you make it as a blank, move to the left. 1, if you get it, make it as a blank, move to the left. This one also you made it. If you get a, shall I write here? Let me write here. Okay. If you get a blank, make it as a blank, move to the right. Why I am doing? Because my finally tape should pointing to this one. Are you able to understand? So if you get a blank at last, make it as blank, move to the right, and you reach to the state called Q7. If you get any number of blanks, make it as blanks, move to the right. If you see a 1 here, at last all the blanks you are making it as a blanks, moving to the right. If you get a 1, keep it as a 1 and go to the either left or right, or better go to the left. Anything you can do it. Okay. And you reach to the state called Q8. This is your accept state, because now you are pointing to here, you can read the entire output. Remaining part I made it as a blanks. So I hope you have understood. So that's why I request you, at least for this question, whenever I am drawing any symbol, you also better write it whether it is a state or transition. Otherwise, if you see at last, it looks very clumsy. But I have discussed the process in a simple way. Don't get scared with this big diagram Turing machine. Is it clear? Big Turing machine, you will get scared, but don't scare. I have explained this process in a simple way. You try it yourself. You can pause the video and try to draw this Turing machine by yourself. If you are getting any mistakes, please watch the video again and again. So remember one thing. Sir, you have done like this. Can we do another way? Yes, you can do it. Is it clear? I does not say that we will have for any operation we will get a single Turing machine. No. I am using a sum procedure. You can also use another procedure and you can try to construct a Turing machine. So I hope everyone has understood how I have constructed a Turing machine for performing the division. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask the doubts in the comment section. I will clear your doubts in less than 24 hours. Thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day.